Greetings, everyone. I am Tamika Petrie of Tamika Petrie LLC, and that company has a couple of brands underneath that umbrella. I am creating this video for you today, more so as a recall to a video that I have posted on YouTube about how to burn resins using charcoal. I was doing these meditation boxes that I sold, and everyone who purchased it always asked, how do I burn the resins? What do I do with them? And so I did a very nice video, and I thank you to the Creative House in Inglewood, California for doing that video for me. Since then, I have completed 10 months of the Gaia School of Healing and Earth Medicine, and I learned a lot of information that I feel compelled to share with you today, and recalling that video as it relates to the burning of sage. So sage is a very ancient plant. It is a blessing herb. So all of the resins that we burn are blessing herbs. And sage is a high power, high vibrational, high energy blessing herb. Sage cleanses, it clears, it protects, it lifts, it lowers, it sends stuff away and brings things in. So, however, when we buy sage, it usually comes in bundles. So like after they dry it, like any herb, it comes in like a bundle with the red rope or tie around it. And so, however, the reason why I'm here to talk about sage is because we need to give a little bit more respect to the fact that sage is the number one exploited or top exploited blessing herb on the planet. And which is great, sorta. But however, what's happened because of the demand and people becoming awakened and using the sage herb, it's being exploited. There are companies that are harvesting it unethically, not being diligent, not giving praise and blessings back to the herb. And so because of that, I'm going to share with you something that was shared with me, and I'm hoping that me sharing it with you, you will then share with everyone that you come across when you're burning sage in your home with friends and family, when you're leading a ceremony, a ritual, when you're having a sister circle, a brother circle. Whenever you use sage, it is my heart's desire that you will practice conscious and responsible sourcing and harvesting of the sage plant. So like I was saying, normally it comes in a bundle, and I have done this up until I knew better. So my goal and purpose is to help you know better. And so I challenge and ask and pray and will that each of you, when burning sage, if you do have a bundle and you don't know where you got it, so if you're going to a store and buying it, or you're purchasing it from someone at a vendor park or wherever it is, ask them where they harvested from. If they don't know, 9 chances are they bought it somewhere bulk, and it's exploited. It's been exploited. So I'm not saying don't buy it, but if you do buy it, make sure that you do a blessing over that bundle of sage. You pay homage to the ancestors who've made that available for us, and then just hold it in sacred and honest and loving regard. And instead of burning the bundle, you can unwrap or take a leaf from the bundle. So here is a leaf that I took today. And I know you're wondering, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is so that we are only burning a leaf of your sage bundle. Think about how much that will actually save us too. But it's being ethically and honestly and consciously responsible for the life and the glory and the blessing that we get from the sage plant. So I'm gonna light it. So with doing a leaf, even if you have like a circle, and even if you're doing your house, your apartment, your office, whatever it is. So we can gonna go ahead and light it, right? And then if you have a smudging wand, I use a feather that I was gifted. I went on a retreat with Amora. So the word more and the Spanish word Amora, Amora. She makes these beautiful wands, these feathers. So this is what I use to smudge. So smudging is lighting and letting the smoke. So it's a blessing herb. It's a blessing smoke. And you would pass it normally around everyone on your circle. You can smudge yourself, and I'm doing your armpits and stuff. It's kind of have you. But this one leaf will go on and on and on and on until it gets to the bottom. And before you know it, it'll get to the bottom, and maybe it won't even burn your finger. But if you have the stem on it, I don't have a stem on this one. But you could do your whole house, a full room with this. And since you're here and you're watching it, I'm gonna give you a nice smudge too and lift the vibrations. And I will and honor you. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you all as you're doing working with sage. Just be mindful. And that is my ethical earth mama, earth woman gift and wisdom for you today. And if you haven't, I again wish and hope that you can reach out to more with Amora. Ask her, but she does a wonderful jewelry as well. I really love her feathers. And then also, as I was holding up stuff, you may have noticed my tiger eye cuff. And this bracelet too, made by Amina Austin of Anthology Tree. So look up those sisters and patronize. Let's try to patronize our entrepreneurs, those of us that have our own businesses, and spread the word. So it is my desire, my will, and my love and my wish for you that you leave this video being more aware, more consciously aware of the sage plant and how to save her, and which is the great grandmother, the great ancestor of blessing herbal trees. So may your day and may your night and may your rising be filled with beautiful, loving, and peaceful vibrations. That is my will and my blessing to you. Peace and light and love.